What's up, everyone? This is Rudy from Drinks and a Movie Podcast, and today I'm going to share with you one of my all-time favorite little hole-in-the-wall food spots. We're out here in El Monte, California at La Borracha Hamburgerseria, where they've got the greatest hot wings, chicken tenders, and hamburger sliders in the greater Los Angeles area. So join me. We're going to go in, talk to one of the owners, talk to the cook, and then we're going to try out some of what they got to offer. So let's go. So this is Laura. She's the head cook here for today. She's going to be cooking us up some wings and some sliders. And so Laura, what are we preparing right now?
We're doing the hamburger sliders and the Wagyu sliders. Then I'm just prepping the bread.
Are you using King's Hawaiian rolls?
Yes.
So I love that too. I think one of my favorite things that you guys do is the fried cheese on the bun to give it some texture.
So it gives it the flavor. I think that's the more important part. Well, one of the most important parts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I love that.
The cheese like to the perfect.
Yeah.
So this is the onions that we use. But this is gonna be like over.
Okay. And then right up here is the Wagyu bulgogi.
Bulgogi, yeah.
This isn't all like pre-seasoned, right? Like you're doing it all here.
Yes, so everything I'm making it as I'm doing each order.
You guys have so many different options, which is part of what I love about it. So I can come like a few times a week and have something different, like completely different every day.
I eat this even when I'm not working here, so.
Yeah. And what is the glaze that you guys put over the top?
So the top layer is garlic butter and parsley.
Yeah, check this out. That's my favorite. I love that texture too. Makes it look so good. Look at that. Perfect specimen of a slider right there. This is the bulgogi. See the crispy cheese on the bun. Really good. What I like about this one is the meat almost has a sweetness to it. You know, a little bit of that Korean barbecue kind of vibe. Incredible. Slider. Love that, look at that, perfect. So simple, but it adds so much texture and flavor. And I will say, without a doubt, these are the best hamburger sliders you're probably gonna have anywhere. It's amazing, look at this. Good trying out how perfectly seared and like crusted it is. You get a little bit of like a crispiness on the beef, and then it's super tender, super flavorful. Oh my God. So Laura, when you guys do the al pastor, is that like sitting in like a pre-made marinade back here? Or?
Yes. That one we marinate for a few days. Well, not for a few days, but for it to be able to last us maybe like 2 days, 2 to 6 days. But meanwhile, it's marinating, so we use it.
Yeah.
So we'll marinate it 1 day before, and it'll be ready.
And I know you guys do the pineapple in the slider too. Do you guys cook it with the pie? Is it marinated with pineapple as well and all that?
So I put it while it's cooking on the grill, the meat. Then that's when I go ahead and I cook it as well. It gets all the juices from the meat, so it flavors it up.
I love that kind of the fusion, the idea you guys do here, where there's so many different vibes and almost like cultures represented. He's told me about some of the sauces they've tried out from like Filipino backgrounds and all that, and it's pretty neat.
So we want to create a menu with the different flavors that complements different diverse palates. Especially we're in the Singapore Valley, we're like a melting pot. So we want to create a melting pot of flavors, right? From Korean to lemon pepper to Nashville. We're known for our Nashville sauces. A lot of the wing spots, they do the basic flavors. We wanted to change that, create something different, especially for El Monte.
Right now I'm gonna do the Nashville chicken tenders. And then I just have to make sure like everything gets really well covered.
Yeah. And what's the first sauce right here that you use?
So that's chili oil.
And are all your sauces made in-house?
Yes, we have a team, especially, well, Chan, my partner, he created this whole sauce game. It's crazy. Everything was from scratch. He did R&D, and we just played with different versions of the flavors. And this is like probably version, I don't know, 6.0 or something you're seeing. So yeah, we're always coming up with new different flavors. We also have a secret menu too. So when you get a chance, you gotta try our secret menu.
So we got mayo, coleslaw, Nashville hot.
And we also put some honey.
Oh, I never realized that, okay.
Balances it out. And never go wrong with the pickle. And pretty much this is it.
And my favorite, the fried cheese, top bread.
Butter, parsley.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really hot.
No, say, I couldn't work in a circumstance like this.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do the Beyond.
So the Beyond is the vegetarian option.
I believe it's more like soy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thanks for cooking up those sliders for us. It's super hot in here. It's crazy that you do this gig. Next, we're doing some wings.
Yes.
So I think you're doing several flavors for us.
Yeah.
What flavors and sauces are we doing?
So we're gonna do lemon pepper jalapeno.
Lemon pepper jalapeno.
We're gonna be doing our new matcha lemon pepper, and then we're gonna do a mango habanero sweet.
Okay.
It's a dulce mango habanero, and then we're gonna do some of the Nash.
Okay.
So meanwhile that's getting cooked, I am gonna do our new matcha lemon pepper.
And this is made in-house here,
Yes.
right?
So we do have another vendor here, and this is her sauce. So instead of the garlic butter, this is what we use.
And this one hasn't been released yet, right? This is
It has not.
coming soon? Okay. The new one that you're trying
This is
out?
more spicy.
Okay. So we're here at Progress on Main in El Monte, right next door to La Borracha. So this is called La Borracha because its connection to this bar, is that right?
Yeah.
So La Borracha is a play, I don't know if you know what it means, but it's the drunken female. My partner, he came with the name is because we're next to the bar and we wanted to bring out some simple bar food, but yet different flavors, right? We specialize in wings and sliders. And we just wanted to have, a different feel of bar food. So La Borracha means drunken female next to a bar. It was no brainer. So yeah.
So we're gonna dig into the options you've prepared for us. We've got quite the spread here. Now we're gonna try out the El Pastor. Look at that, so good. This is a work of art. I want to talk.
What do you think?
This was another one that I tried for the first time recently, and I loved it. I'm like, all right, I know you guys have the bomb Nashville hot chicken. You got the bomb burgers. Like, couldn't the El Pastor be on the same level? Because a lot of places you want the spick and all that. But It's just as good. Typically, I don't, for me, care for the little pineapple like edge. I like it a little more spicy, but I think this is so perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
Like the spice, the sweetness. It's got a little crisp on it as well. It's not overly fatty. It's super flavorful. Yeah, I really dig this. So I don't ever eat like vegetarian or vegan beyond anything, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna go for it. This is for TV. All right, so now we're gonna do the Beyond patty. This one I definitely haven't tried. I don't ever do vegetarian or vegan food. I'm very much a meat eater. All right, here we go. A Beyond patty, first time out. Godspeed. The Beyond Meat's not bad. That's the first time I've ever tried one of those. I can see how that works as a substitute.
Yeah.
You know? All right, Nashville hot chicken. I gotta say, this coleslaw actually adds like quite a depth of flavor to it. Okay, over that. And I never knew, I always knew there was like something extra and sweet to it, but today was the first time I saw you drizzle the honey on it. I didn't know that was a thing, and now that I know that, it makes so much sense, you know?
Yes, I think it completes it, actually.
Yeah, and I know for me, like the Nashville hot you guys do here is always perfectly balanced for me, never too spicy, never too tame.
Yeah.
You know? I love to add a little Cajun buffalo to it. That's kind of my thing. I always drizzle a little bit of extra on it. But yeah, definitely a favorite for sure. Yeah, I love that. So what's your favorite item on the menu here?
Honestly, I love the lemon pepper. I'm not being biased or anything, but our lemon pepper, it has a very good blend of everything. It's not too salty. It's very flavorful, and it just, the way Chan made the sauce, it was just phenomenal.
All right, so now we're gonna dig into these wings you made. We're gonna start with the lemon pepper. I imagine this is probably a fan favorite. And I forgot, when you made this one, it's like a sauce and then a seasoning that it gets
So we
tossed
do
in.
add some garlic butter, and then we'll put the lemon pepper season.
Yeah, that's perfect. Another thing I love about you guys over here, and what makes the wings exceptional, besides your optional flavors, is I love crispy wings. Like this right here, so the matcha, we're gonna try this next, which is the new one. I love, like, if everyone can feel it, just like crispy texture. It adds, again, so much depth and just makes the flavors sing a lot more, in my opinion. So the matcha right here is a new one. We saw you take out that sauce that is made from a partner of you guys, I believe, right?
Yeah.
We wanted to bring a very nostalgia effect, right? Especially we're in El Monte, you know, Hispanics, Mexicans, right? So we trying to pay tribute to that, you know, the demographics, right? So we created a matcha lemon pepper. We have different spices. I can't reveal what spices we use, but we have a lady that comes to make the matcha salsa, and then Chan, he just blended her sauce with our lemon pepper and added different spices, and hence you have the matcha lemon pepper. For me especially, it tastes sort of like an Asian flavor a little bit. The hint of spice that lasts on your tongue, oh, it feels so good.
This is really good. I feel like this level of spice is perfect. I almost get a little more because this has some of the lemon pepper in it too, right?
Yeah.
I definitely get the hint of the lemon, a little bit of smokiness, and I loved how it's almost like good whiskey. If you drink whiskey, you talk about the finish, how the flavor lingers and takes some time. I feel like the spice in this one has that same effect where there's like a long finish of flavor. So it's not just a bite, it like stays with you, which I absolutely love. So we'll go into the Nashville hot now real quick. So this same exact seasoning process, you have the chili sauce and the spices tossed just like we did with the tenders and
Except
the slider.
Except for the honey.
Except for the honey, okay.
Except for the honey.
That's why it's so tame compared to the matcha.
Yeah.
So now right here with the sesame seeds, we have the Korean barbecue. Yeah. Yeah, the Korean barbecue one, it definitely has some spice to it. I feel like it's more on the sweeter end for sure, but it does have maybe not so much a tame, or like a sweet and spicy, which I think is really, really enjoyable. Again, perfectly balanced. Like I can tell that you guys, like you said, put in work and effort into dialing it into taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. That's really good. So now the last one we have here is mango habanero, right?
Yes.
I know mango habanero is a very popular sauce for people that love wings, wing enthusiasts. I am not sure if I've ever tried a mango habanero though. So this will be my first time. What can I expect from this one? I imagine sweet and spicy once again.
They're one of my favorites.
Okay.
They're one of my favorites. It is spicy. You could actually feel the candiness in it. So it is gonna be sweet, but I would say prepare to have it spicy just because it does have the habanero in there. It is very good and spicy.
All right, here we go. Mango habanero. Cheers. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. The mango is very apparent and it doesn't, it's not super spicy for me. I think, again, it's the theme here has been like perfectly balanced. Now the spice is coming. There it is. And now I feel it kind of lighting up. Wow, okay. In a good way though.
Yeah.
Because what I love with me when it comes to spicy foods, I feel like there's some food, sauces, seasonings that are more spice than flavor. So it just kind of burns your mouth. And for me, it's not really enjoyable because I like spicy, but I like to get flavor so I don't taste it. So here it's like I have all the sweetness of that kind of mango. It's kind of similar in a way to the Korean barbecue, but then a lot of spice on the end, but without taking away from the I guess the mango sweetness that comes through. And we can't go wrong with these fries. 2 seasoned fries, which to me is the only way to do it. And I'm so grateful that you guys do it that way. Yeah, so these are great. And I love the food here. I think everybody needs to try it. This is definitely, I think, the best hidden gem in El Monte and definitely in the larger greater Los Angeles area for sure.
Yeah.
I was very stoked when I stumbled upon Chan, you know, one of the owners in the front one day, and he gave me a sample and I fell in love with it and brought all my coworkers, and we come here all the time. I love the intimacy of the kind of back patio area is really great. You got your window connected to the bar, your window on the street, people can walk up and order. It is just a great setup here, and most importantly, the food is, like I said, exceptional. It's very, very good. So that's a wrap on this episode, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you come down to El Monte, downtown El Monte, Main Street. Check out La Borracha, get yourself some great food, and then come down to Progress on Main and have a drink. I'm actually about to go back in and have a few rounds to close out the night. So cheers. You know, we're sitting here, we're enjoying this at Progress on Main, and you've got, you know, quite a few craft beers on tap. I know we got a few here. What do we got right now
So
with
this
us?
is gonna be the 805. This is the liquid candy. You got the
Buffalo Trace bourbon.
Yes. And then this is gonna be Don Julio.
I mean, I guess we'll have to wrap this up with me doing a sampler of these. I don't drink Don Julio too much, but yep, agave, vanilla. Very easy sipping right there. I will go into some Buffalo Trace bourbon. Quintessential bourbon, everybody. Everyone loves Buffalo Trace. The great thing here is not only do they have your standard Buffalo Trace, but as far as those products go, you can come here to get Eagle Rare. Not a lot of places have those these days. That's Buffalo Trace, 10 years old, 90 proof. And they've also got Blanton's as well, which is your mash bill 2 Buffalo Trace. So a lot of goodies here on the bar. Caramel vanilla, just quintessential bourbon notes on this one. Can't go wrong with that. All right, liquid candy, hazy IPA. I love hazy IPAs because they're perfect for summer. You know, IPAs can be very like thick, they're pretty robust and they're hoppy, right? They can like bloat you, but hazies are good because they tend to be very fruit forward, like kind of citrusy.
Yeah.
805 is your classic blonde ale. Everybody knows it, everybody loves it. Perfect for all occasions. Well, Luada, thank you so much for cooking all this up and having us and bringing us into this establishment so we can try out this
Anytime, you guys.
amazing food.